Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday. It's still technically Tuesday, September 2nd, so I am still on time. And I've got some stuff to show you. I wanted to apologize for not being on last week. I really wanted to, and then this cold / allergies thing I have was really kicking my butt last week. I barely had a voice. I'm kind of losing it now. Just because it's late at night and everything, and I've been kind of talking all day. So, that said, let's get on with what we got to do and show you some stuff. I know I showed you guys the Dr. Seuss hats a couple of weeks ago. What I don't remember is if I showed you the pillowcases that I made. If not, I can insert a photo here. And both of those items were well received. The little one did not really feel like wearing his hat that day, and I can't say that I blame him. Crocheted hats, especially made with acrylic, are pretty hot. And he was being ornery. Must have been the sugar high. But I did get some great pictures out of him that I can't share with you guys because I said I wouldn't. To my family, who did wear them. And so, but I'm happy with the pictures I got, and they make me smile. And then some other stuff I've been working on. I finished the paper piecing vintage for September. And this came out really great. It was an easy pattern to do. The only problem I really had with it was lining it up, and that's because I'm OCD and I want it to be perfect. And I have yet to achieve that kind of perfection consistently in my sewing. But that one came out pretty good and I'm happy with it. Something else I did was I made a spider web with a pattern that somebody directed me to from Craftsy. I don't quite remember the name of the person. If I remember, I will post it in the comments or something. And then yesterday I kind of had a free day to do stuff, and so I dragged out, I've got a bunch of, I guess you could call them pre-cut kits that I've made of pillowcases, where I've cut the fabric and just put two coordinating fabrics together and put them in a baggie, so that when I don't have something to do and I want to do something, I have, you know, something already ready to do. So I made this pillowcase and this pillowcase and this pillowcase, and I'll probably keep this one because I've been eyeing this orangey fabric for a while. I got it as a remnant and I've been wanting to do something with it for a while and I hadn't, so I just really like how it came out. So that one will probably be mine. The other two will probably go somewhere for like emergency gifting or something like that. Maybe hold them off for Christmas. The last thing I have to show you guys, which I did not get out already, is I've finally finished my As You Wish Princess Bride quilt top. The quilt top itself has been together since like April, but I wanted to do the embroidery on it, which honestly was a bad idea to do after I put the top together. Live and learn. So I had been doing some embroidery on the 13, there were 13 open squares to do embroidery on, and I was going to do embroidery on all 13, and basically I got 3 of them done, and I was really kind of tired of it. Not that I don't love the quilt top, I love the quilt top and I loved working on it, but trying to embroider when you have the whole quilt top together is a lot harder than it should be. So one of the things I did recently is I vowed to myself I would finish it before November or September, and so I had 3 squares done, and they all just happened to be the corner squares. So I decided to finish up the last corner square and call it done. So I designed this, which is what the ancient Boer says, and from the very first time that I watched Princess Bride when I was in 3rd grade, shortly after it just came out on video, so they're telling you how old I am. I have loved that line. I have loved the Ancient Boer. So I felt that really had to go on there. I am a bit sad because I did not do any of the impressive clergyman lines like marriage. But to be honest, I was done and it wasn't going to get done. So in my bag, my pillowcase that matches it, I have this. Oh, it's right here. Oh, how funny. I don't know if you can see that, but I did it kind of in a light purple, which I later regretted because it was so light, but it's okay. It shows up for me, and that's all I care about. So I have already contacted the person who's going to quilt it for me, and all I need to do is get this mailed out to her probably this week. She already has 2 of my other ones, so hopefully it won't be too long before I get that back. And so I think that's everything I have to tell you guys. I can't think that there's anything else. So oh, and I was going back and watching videos, and no, I haven't left comments, but do know that I have watched as many as I could find of people, and I've really enjoyed them, and I'm going to resolve to do better this week and actually leave comments this week. But I might not go back and leave comments on past weeks unless there's something really that I need to address. Jen, I do know that you asked me, well, not asked me, but you did ask about the Princess Bride layout, and that was finished at the end of last year because I was already testing patterns at the end of last year, and I wouldn't have done that without you sending me layouts. Yeah, so it was late last year, maybe October, November, and see what I mean? Wow, we got through 7 minutes of video before I lost it. So I'm going to go back to laying down and trying to get rid of this cold or whatever it is, and I will talk to you guys soon. Talk to you later.